అందరికీ సంతోషంగా ఉందా?
Are you all happy?
Be always happy, 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 happy.
साई हमारा श्वास है, साई विश्वास है। साई हमारा श्वास है, साई विश्वास है। जीवन के हर मोड़ पर साई का ही साथ है। साई हमारा श्वास है, साई विश्वास है। जीवन के हर मोड़ पर साई का ही साथ है। साई हमारा श्वास है। सोहम साई हो, सोहम साई हो, सोहम साई हो, सोहम साई हो। साई हमारा प्राण है, साई हमारा प्राण है। साई हमारा ज्ञान है, साई हमारा ज्ञान है। लेकिन सबको लुभाने वाला रूप सलोना प्यारा। लेकिन सबको लुभाने वाला रूप सलोना प्यारा। साई का ही प्यार है, साई हमारा श्वास है। साई विश्वास है। जीवन के हर मोड़ पर साई का ही साथ है। साई हमारा श्वास है। सोहम साई हो, सोहम साई हो, सोहम साई हो, सोहम साई हो।
Professor Anil Kumar does not need any introduction, as he is well known as Swami's official translator in Sai fraternity to general public all over the world. He was born in Guntur, Andhra Pradesh. His family members were staunch followers of Brahma Samaj, wherein there was strict no to idol worship. Swami chose Mrs. Vijayalakshmi Anil Kumar's ill health as an excuse to bring him into his fold. The physical journey to Sai started in the year 1972 when he was still a professor of biology in Andhra Christian College, Guntur. Before joining as principal of Brindavan campus in the year 1989, Swami blessed Professor Anil Kumar with so many opportunities in the Sai organization of Andhra Pradesh, and also he served as president of Sathya Sai Seva organization Andhra Pradesh, a state which has 1,000 Sai Samitis by then. He is off to some country in another 15 days and then to the US for 2 months. Professor Anil Kumar has written about 30 books on Swami, and these books are being translated in various national and foreign languages. He even gives lectures in Prashanti Nilayam every Sunday and also motivates and regenerates the Sai energy in every group that comes to Swami as part of their Parthi Yatras. We thank Professor Anil Kumar for accepting our invitation without a second thought, which only speaks about his enthusiasm to spread the message of our beloved Lord. Professor Anil Kumar.
Salam. Here you go. With pranams at the lotus feet of our most beloved Bhagavan, dear brothers and sisters, my long cherished dream has come true today. I have been thinking of visiting Mangalore someday, and Baba decided this day for the visit. I thank Swami and I thank all of you for being with us since the morning. We heard a presentation on the service projects together with experiences by two eminent leaders of Karnataka, President Dekappa and President Pai. Both of them gave a list of activities. My friends, I would straight away simplify and ask you a simple question. We have many religious organizations. We have many service organizations. Is there any organization that has workers who extend voluntary service without any expectation, selflessly? No. If there is any organization that extends selfless service purely on grounds of love, unconditional, it is only Satsai organization. I can also tell you, these volunteers that come to Prashantanilayam, that do a lot of work in hospitals, they don't receive any money. They are not sure of their accommodation. They won't get free food. They will not be paid for their travel. Please note this. They come on their own, apply casual leave, spend money from their pocket in the name of Bhagavan. That is Satsai organization. That is the love of Satsai organization. I want you to note this point. Let us not judge in terms of magnitude. Let us not evaluate in terms of number of activities undertaken. Let us think of the spirit behind service. What is that spirit? The spirit of love. What is the spirit? To serve the fellow man, which amounts to service to God. Service to man is service to God. That is the spirit of service. I want all of you to note this point, because you do not find any parallel to this organization in human history. Another observation, my friends, we have many people that visit several places, attracting people, attracting devotees towards them. They go. But here, if there is anyone who has not come out, who made the whole world come to his feet, it is only Satsai Baba. He has not gone anywhere. He has not gone abroad, but the whole world has come here. What a wonderful situation it is. Can you ever imagine this? Is it happening anywhere? And I also tell you another thing. Everywhere Every spiritual center has got a bill book, donations. Donations, they ask for money. Please, we pull your hands to pay them. Temples will have hundis to collect. If there is any place that does not collect money, it is Prashantilayam of Sat Sai Baba. Nothing doing. I can also tell you, such a Sai Baba, a personality, divine totally, gives and forgives. Gives and forgives. Whereas you and I get and forget. He gives and forgives. And moreover, extending service, doing service activity, as President Dakappa mentioned, is not for publicity. Why do you serve? Why do you serve? You serve for your own sake. You serve to make yourself happy. You are not serving anybody. You are serving yourself. Is it true? Yes, it is. Serve somebody. Give some glass of water. See the smile on the face. That makes you extremely happy. Therefore, service in the spiritual organization, particularly in respect of Sai Baba, is not service to anybody else, is service to your own self. That is the spirit of service. So it's not an act of charity. Somebody came and said, Swami, you did so much for us. We have come here to thank you. Do you know what Baba said? No thanks. I'm not an outsider. Do you thank your mother? Oh mother, thank you for the nice curry, for the nice dal you made. Do you say that? Do you say, oh dad, I thank you for the nice clothes you have given? Do you say that? No. I am not a third person. I am serving you because, underline this, I am yours, you are mine. That is the spirit of Sat Sai Baba. I am yours, you are mine. When I serve my own people, I am serving myself. I don't expect any thanks from you, says Bhagavan Sri Satya Sai Baba. It's really a unique phenomenon, a wonderful phenomenon. I can give you one example of M.S. Subbalakshmi. M.S. Subbalakshmi, the Gana Saraswati of India, the Nightingale of India, the lady who sang in the United Nations organizations at New York, a great lady. She sang in front of Swami. Swami asked her to sing again and again, again and again, Tyagaraja compositions. Towards the end, he materialized a diamond chain for her. 108 diamonds, gave it to her. Immediately, Subbalakshmi said, Swami, I am invited by every university. I am invited by every hospital. But I am invited by every charity trust, charitable trust, to raise funds. Everybody wants me to raise funds. Here you are, who only gives, never takes. Therefore you are God, says M.S. Subbalakshmi. You never take, you never extend your hand, you never stretch your hand. What the unbelievable phenomenon it is. What an unbelievable phenomenon. Suddenly, a guest comes. He talks to him in such a nice way, as if they know each other for aeons. They know each other for several past lives. Swami may talk to you now. You may feel that is your first visit. but it makes you so comfortable as if you know him for the last several lives. This had happened in the life of Ghantasala, a musician par excellence. Ghantasala. Swami traveled with him in his car from Parthi to Bangalore. He said, Ghantasala, I know you for the last several lives. You do not know. So long there are stars, so long there is sun and moon, Ghantasala, you will be remembered as a musician all over this country. That's what Baba said. What an assurance it is. I know you since the several past lives. It was Krishna who told Arjuna, Arjuna, you and I had many past lives. I know you do not know. Who knows your past, present and future? Who can tell you? Only God, the eternal witness, that is Sat Sai Baba. My friends, why do we need such a Sai Baba? Why do we need him? Why? Does he need us? Why? These are the questions that come to our mind. Why fish need water? Why fish need water? Fish need water to live. Why we need Baba to live? That is the answer. The ocean can exist. Rivers can flow incessantly without fish. But fish need the water. Similarly, we need Bhagavan for our own sake, for our own life. No animal can think of any betterment. No plant can think of betterment. It's only man who can better himself, to know that he is God. That is the message of Sat Sai Baba. You are God. That is the message of Sat Sai Baba. After all, he doesn't want you to go around. He doesn't want you to blabber. He doesn't want you to praise. No, he doesn't want you to brag either. What he wants you is to know that he is within you, within you. Many people come and say, Swami, we want to do Namaskar. Do it inside. Keep quiet, keep quiet. But we are not used to that. We are carried away by old habits. Swami materialized a big ring. Everybody went back to see the ring. Baba said, I created the ring. You don't see me. You want to see the ring there. There is Creator. There is creation. We want to know the creation, but not the Creator. That is the tragedy of our life. That is the tragedy of our life. Let us see the creation with an understanding of the Creator behind. One is Karana. One is Karana. One is the cause. Other is effect. Karya, Karana, Sambandha, cause and effect. Bulbs are burning brilliantly. It's not the bulb that's illuminating. Current is illuminating. Current is making the bulb bright, shed light. So, Karya, Karana. Enjoy creation. Enjoy life with awareness of the Creator, with the awareness of the Spirit, divinity, the electromagnetic dynamism, the cosmic force behind it, that divinity, that is God, whatever you may say. After all, you may look at the jewels. Jewels are many. Maybe the earring, or wedding ring, or a waist belt, or a nose stud, whatever may be. Jewels are many, but gold is one. శృంగారములు వేరు బంగారమొక్కటే. Jewels are many, but gold is one. వస్త్రభేదంబులు వేరు దారమొక్కటే దారమొక్కటే. You find many clothes, but yarn is same. పుష్పజాతులు వేరు పూజ ఒక్కటే. Flowers are many, but worship is same. దర్శనంబులు వేరు దైవమొక్కటే దైవమొక్కటే. Paths are many, but the goal is one, God. రూపనామములు వేరు రూపనామములు వేరు నారాయణుండొక్కడే నారాయణుండొక్కడే. The forms and the names may change, but God is one. This is the message of Bhagavan Sri Sathya Sai Baba. Oneness of divinity. Oneness of divinity. Let us not fight on grounds of gods. Let us not fight on grounds of religion. Let us be united in divinity. God is the only one. We are in Him. He is in us. During his discourses, he often tells, where is God? దేవుడనగలేడు దేవుడనగలేడు పరదేశమందన్న. God is not there in a foreign land. తనదు దేహమందే అమరియుండు. He is within you. My friends, these are the poems composed by Baba, not my own. Because of translating his talk for 23 years, I can't but help to quote his discourses, even Telugu verses for that matter. Tanadu dehamande, God is present within you. This is the realization what we should acquire. Baba, do you give me moksha? Do you give me mukti? Swami laughs at you. Moksha is not a toothpaste to be given like that. Mukti is not a matchbox to be passed on to you. The opposite word for moksha, liberation, is bandha, bondage. Bandha, bondage. The opposite word, moksha, liberation. You want liberation. Baba's question is this: who have put you in bondage? Are you bonded? No. You are born free, but you are in bondage. All that bondage is because of you. Nobody chained you. What you have to do is, you have to come out, that's all. You are free. You are in bondage. You have to come out, that's all. Nobody can help you. Nobody can help you. Swami used this simple example. A monkey has held in its fist ground nuts tightly, kept it in an earthen pot. Earthen pots have narrow neck. Monkey has stretched its hand, collected peanuts or groundnuts there, held it tightly, and is not able to take out its hand. The monkey is feeling that somebody is pulling the hand, that somebody is holding the hand. Who is holding the hand? Who is pulling the hand? Nobody. What is that monkey should do? It should release the fist. It should drop the peanuts. The hand can come out easily. That is the message of Sat Sai Baba. You are holding the peanuts of desires within earthen pot of your mind. Mind is earthen pot. Peanuts are the desires. You are caught there, released, come out. That is moksha, a wonderful definition ever given by anybody. First time Bhagavan Sri Sat Sai Baba. Because everyone wants, I want moksha, I want moksha. Where is it? Everybody went to moon also. They did not find moksha anywhere. Where is it? Is it in heaven or in hell? Where is heaven? Where is hell? The heaven or hell, liberation or bondage, are in your mind. That's all right now. Nowhere else. It is the mind that makes heaven out of hell or hell out of heaven, as John Milton says. Manayeva manushyanam karanam bandha mokshayoho. It is the mind that is responsible. So what is it that Baba does? He wants to attract you. We are not people to go to God easily. We are commercial people. We want something. All right. You want to get your daughter married? Come on. I'll see it is done. You want to send your son abroad? Yes, it is done. Why? To attract you towards God. To attract you towards God. But most of us remain outside asking like a beggar. Baba said, I'm for you, I'm in you, above you, below you, around you. I and you are one. But Swami, I want chocolates. What shall I do? I don't want you, I want your chocolates. That is basic level in which we are caught. The miracles he does are only baits to attract us towards God. He himself has given example. You give chocolate to your child so the child may go to school. But you don't give chocolates even the boy becomes to college level, do you? You don't give chocolates to the boy who is doing his postgraduate studies in the university, do you? No. Chocolates are given at the primary level, so as to make the child to get into the school. Chocolates are the miracles. We are the children, the school of life. To draw us into the school of life, Baba does these miracles so that we come close to him. Therefore, my friends, please understand miracles from this point of view. To elevate our lives, to sublimate our lives, to make our lives sublime, glorified, holy. He does these miracles. What a wonderful thing it is. He doesn't want anything for himself. He wants you to be happy. Well, he is not spared. We people, so many people criticize him. But we have to learn from Baba how to face criticism. If I say you are great, what are you feeling? I am already great. Have you come to know today? If I say you are a rogue, you'll bring rowdies there to handle me. We are carried away by praise and blame. Can I call myself a devotee? No. Baba is the best example. What does he say? I'm not elated when you praise me. I'm not frustrated when you criticize me. If you say Baba is bald-headed, I'm not worried because I'm not bald. If you say Baba, you have got mop of hair, jata juta, I don't feel great because I have already. When what is said it is true, no reason to be glorified. When what is said that is untrue, no reason to be depressed. My friends, what does Baba teach you? It's not art of living. Baba teaches you art of life, art of life, art of life. That is Sat Sai Baba. How to move among your friends, how to be in a family, how to be in the country, how to live in a community. Within yourself, you should be happy. Am I happy? Are you happy? I don't think so. Those that say I'm happy are not really happy. Why? How can you be happy? There's only one secret to be happy. Furniture cannot make you eternally happy. Bank account cannot make you happy forever and ever. What is it that makes you happy? Only one thing. Baba gives you secret. Communion with God. Happiness lies in the union with God. That's all, that's all. There's no other way. How to be in communion with God? How to be in union with God? How? He clearly said, Sai bhajan vina sukh shanti nahi, Hari naam bina anand nahi, Sai bhajan vina sukh shanti nahi. Come on, sing! You are in communion with God. That is true happiness. That is true happiness. Sing, sing. I am so happy to meet today that lady who sang prayer song, Mrs. Rao. What a melodious voice she has. I would rather say that she is the nightingale of Mangalore. There's no doubt about it. She has lost herself. Music is not for others. Understand that. The singer goes on singing and forgets herself. The singer will never feel, I am singing. It's not song at all. It's not music at all. The singer is lost. The singer is forgotten. Swami gives an example. This morning, how the girls did an excellent job. How the girl who played the role of that mother cow, I don't know her name, she started crying as if she's the real cow. Watching her, we started crying. Why? She has lost in action. She has forgotten in drama. We have forgotten our entity, that is oneness with God. Oneness with God, union with God. A time when your entity is lost. A time when your identity is forgotten. A time when you are one with it. That is samadhi meditation. Fellow went to Hanuman temple. Swami, oh, manojavam martatulyam vatatmajam vanaramukyam. Oh, Swami, you are expert in 9 forms of grammar, Nava Vyakarana Vetta. You are a hero of Ramayana, Ramayana Maha Malaratnam. You are most intelligent, Buddhimatam Varishtam. Can't you help me to pass in the mathematics examination? Mathematics, after all, what is for you, Swami? Anjana Swami is very happy. And this fellow said, Swami, as a gratitude, I'll get sweet rice. What do you call it? Pongal? No, sweet pongal. Payasa like thing, rice pudding. And distribute in the temple, Swami. This is my vow. Yes. Next day, mathematics examination. This fellow went And Anjaneya Swami leaked the question paper previous night. As in Bihar, question paper leakage takes place. Anjaneya Swami leaked question paper. This fellow could get them by heart, answered 5 problems, pada, in half an hour. Still 1.5 hours there, what shall he do? He brought additional paper. He made budget for the chakra pongali, sweet rice. How much of rice necessary? What is its cost? How much of jaggery necessary? What is its price? How much of ghee necessary? What is its expenses? He made the whole budget. It has come to about 300 rupees. Swami, 300 rupees? Anjaneya, you are immortal. Purnamada, Purnamidam. You are Purna, full. This chakra pongal is nothing for you, Swami. So he took another sheet. Cut budget, as in India, 50% cut. It has come down to 150. Bell rang. This fellow submitted chakra budget to the exam came home with original answer paper on which he has answered all the problems. His father asked, Sonny, how is the day? Very fine, Dad. How did you answer problems? Oh, excellent. Show me. He has shown him his answer paper. What happened? Daddy, I gave chakra pongal paper there and brought the answer paper here. Therefore, my friends, if our prayers are not answered, it is our mistake, it's not God's mistake. It's not God's mistake, it's our mistake. Something is lacking in our prayer. If the prayers are not granted, it is again for our good. Again for our good. Yes. How do I say that? How do I say that? Swami gives an example. It seems a king was telling so many things, and there was Prime Minister in the king's court. He was saying, yes, my lord, you are correct. Yes, my lord, you are correct, for everything. King was very angry. Why do you say yes, yes, yes? My lord, whatever that happens is for your own good. That's why I say that. For my own good? Yes. So saying, king wanted to eat a piece of sugar cane. He brought that sugar cane. With the knife he was cutting all by himself, king. A tasted piece of it, it's very sweet. In the process, he got his finger. He got his finger cut. Oh minister, what do you say? It is for your own good. Ah? For my own good? Come on, put this fellow in the prison. The minister was put in the prison. The king was happy. How do you say, when I got my finger cut, it is for my own good? What nonsense. After a couple of days, the king went on his horse to a nearby forest and lost his way. There, the village hunters caught hold of the king. They chained him. They wanted to kill him as a sacrifice to Mother Kali in the temple. He was taken there. He was about to be killed. Suddenly they saw one finger missing. Then the man said, a person with a deformity cannot be sacrificed, let him return. The king returned, asked the minister, oh minister, I lost the finger. It is for my own good, what you said is correct. Had I been normal, I would have been killed. It's for my own good. But I have my doubt. You are put in the prison by me. Is it for your good? Yes, my lord. Why? Had I been fine, I would have accompanied you. Instead of you, they would have killed me. Devdaki. Therefore, my friends, whatever good that happens is good for you. Whatever bad that happens, it is also good for you. We cannot decide on the face value what is good and what is bad. Baba tells you that life is a long journey. It is a journey that should take you to the end. It is not a journey to be stopped in the middle. We should go. The river flows and flows and flows until the river merges into the ocean. You and I are the rivers. We live and live and live until we merge in the ocean, Sai Mahasagara. That is the goal of life. That is the end of life. Let us merge in that. After all, Ganga is separate, Yamuna is separate, Kaveri, Krishna, Godavari, these are the rivers separate. But when they all unite in ocean, there is no Krishna, there is no Godavari, there is no Yamuna, only one ocean with the same taste. Similarly, all of us are one in Sai, no matter Karnataka, Andhra, or Assam or Bangladesh. We are all one. That is the true religion, my friends, understand it. That is the teaching of Baba. That is the teaching of Baba. There is one magazine by name Current Magazine. Long ago, a gentleman by name Thakur wrote an article in the Current Magazine. He visited Prashantanilayam. Looking at Baba, he thought, what a beautiful actor he is. Wonderful film actor. Looking at Baba's hair, he thought it must have been a wig, but not an original hair. Swami walked, came close to him, took the hand of Thakur. Thakur, would you like to test my hair? Kept his hand on his head. Test it, whether it's original or a wig. Then this man, sorry Swami, pardon me. What a sin I have committed, Swami. Parva nahi beta, parva nahi, doesn't matter. You are a seeker after truth. He brought me chair, asking me to stop. No. Do I look tired? Louder, do I look tired? What? Here you go. My friends, the secret of my energy, the secret of my success lies only in this. Not Boost or Horlicks or Complan. The secret of enthusiasm is Satya Sai energy. Satya Sai B complex. Satya Sai calcium sandals. That makes everybody energetic. Therefore, my friends, then he tells Thakur, look here. Do I look like a film actor? Swami, excuse me. Parvana, I really look like film actor. I'm a director, you're an actor. I'm a director and also actor. I'm Patahari, actor, Sutrahari, director. As a director, Sutrahari. As an actor, Avatari. So, Baba, 2 in 1, director, actor, yeah. We are only actors. What is our role here, my friends? Our role here is to act well. To act well. You are a singer, come on, sing well. You are a speaker, speak most sincerely. Talk from your heart. We are a worker, work selflessly. Yes. Play your role sincerely. Director will be happy. Swami says, if you don't play your role well, the film will be a flop. Drama will be a failure. But if you play your role well, people will say, once more, once more, once more. What? You will get a good name also. All the world is a stage. Men and women are actors. Men and women are actors. When Brother Pai brings me water here, I am reminded of an episode from the life of Na Kasturi. Kasturi once told me, Mr. Anil Kumar, I go to the dais, silently keep a glass of water to inform the speaker that it is time to wind up. I think, brother, you don't mean that way. You want me to stop now? I know. Mangalore is a garden of devotees. Mangalore is a garden of devotees. Mangalore is closely located to the ocean of devotion. Why not you? Ocean of devotion. My friends, we are very happy. We are safe in His hands. We are safe in His hands. Do not worry. It was Brother Pai who said, what a wonderful quote he said. Don't worry of the future. Don't brood over the past. Take care of the present. Some people say 10 years ago, you did not say Sai Ram to me. He is a stupid number one. 10 years ago, he remembers this day. Past is past. Future is uncertain. Past is beyond recovery. Future is uncertain. Take care of the present. Baba tells this. What is the present? Present is the result of the past. What is the present? Present is the foundation for the future. So what is the present? Past, present and future. 3 in 1. That is the philosophy of Sat Sai Baba. Live in the present. Live in the moment. Live in existence this moment. My friends, if anyone asks you, where is Baba? Where is God? Don't tell them go to Puttaparthi. Where is God? Here now. Here now. That should be the answer of all Mangaloreans the great. That should be your answer. Where is God? He is here now. Some people ask me, Mr. Anil Kumar, we heard that Baba is not there. Is it true that he is not there? I ask him this question, are you here or not? Are you alive or not? Oh, okay, I'm alive. So Baba is alive. Why? In you Baba is there. In you Baba is there. How do you say that he is not there? Kshetrajñam chapi mam vidhi sarvakshetreshu bharata kshetra kshetrajñayor jnanam yajnanam matam bhava indriyardheshu vairagyam anahankarameva janma mrityu jara vyadhi dukkha doshanu darshanam. That's what Bhagavad Gita says. Be aware that God is in you. So never say, Baba is not there. No, he is here in you. Some people say, there is only Samadhi, why should I go? Only Samadhi. Why should I go? My friends, give this answer. What is there in Shirdi? Samadhi. Why do you go? Go there, you will understand. Yes? All of you use cell phones. When the cell phone runs out its battery, you will put it in a holder and to charge it. There are millions of cells in everybody, not one cell. All these cells should to be charged. That charger is Mahadivya Samadhi. Satya Sai Mahadivya Samadhi is charger. We are discharged. The battery is running out. We need to energy it. What is there in Shirdi? Samadhi. What is there in Buddha Gaya? Samadhi. What is there in a mosque? Samadhi, Dargah. What is there in Jerusalem? You find the cross. What is there in Puttaparthi? Mahadivya Samadhi, where God presides, where God presides. Those of you who visited Prashantinilayam, Mahadivya Samadhi, you must have noticed one thing. The Mahadivya Samadhi is white in color. It is something like a jewelry box. Its border is golden color, border. Baba is dressed in white cloth. His dhoti will have gold border. Baba Padmanabha Swami, Ananta Padmanabha Swami, Sriranga Mohana Ranganayaka Swami, Satya Sai Baba is resting in Divya Samadhi to bless his children. He is waiting for you. It is Shirdi Bhagavan who said, this body may not remain, but the bones will speak. What does Satya Baba say? You think of me, I am already there. Somebody said, Swami, I am going, please bless me. Baba said, where are you going? You are not going anywhere where I am not there. You are not going anywhere where I am not there. Sarvatah pani padam tarve, sarvatokshi siromukham, sarvatah suti malloke, sarvamavritya tisthati, vasudeva sarvamiti, Ishvara sarva bhutanam, Ishavasya midagam sarvam yatkincha jagatcham jagat, chena chiktena bhunjidaha, magurdhakkasya siddhanam. When God is everywhere, how do you say that you are going to be away from Him? Satya Sai Baba is not the time. Never say Baba was, you are wrong. Never say Baba will be, you are wrong in your grammar. Say always Baba is, that isness is existence. That existential reality is Satya Sai Baba. That isness, that suchness is Satya Sai Baba. My friends, you may not believe, but it's a fact. Do you believe when I say many of the devotees from Arab countries, Gulf countries, Abu Dhabi, Muscat, Iran, Iraq, Dubai, devotees come there. They recite Veda in front of Swami, full-throated in exact rhyme and rhythm. That is Satya Sai Baba. Who can make Muslims recite Veda? Impossible. You try here in Mangalore. Before that you get your life insured. There are many devotees from the Western countries. All of them are Christians. They have no idea Veda or Upanishads. They go on singing Baba bhajans. Christians, Muslims, Buddhists, Parsis, everybody. Because God is one who is omnipresent. That one God is Bhagavan Sri Satya Sai Baba. Bhagavan Sri Satya Sai Baba. God is one. All are one, my dear son. Be alike to everyone. You may call him Allah. You may say Jehovah. You may say Vishnu. You may say Shiva. All are one, only one God. Bhagavan Sri Sat Sai Baba, only one God. You know what is Allah? Baba gave the meaning of Allah. Atma is consciousness. Atma. La, layamu chenduta. Merger. Getting into, mixed with, total identification with, in communion with the Atma. Atma yandu layamu chenduta is Allah. Who can give this definition? The Samadhi state is Allah. Who can give you that definition, my friends? Therefore, don't get worried that Swami is not on our midst. But don't carry it away by the news. Don't carry it away by the rumors. Don't be carried away by the stories. Have your own experience. 1,000 things may be said about my father. I am not going to believe because I know my father more than you know. 1,000 people may say against my mother. I will not accept it because I know my mother more than you know. Many people may speak of Sat Sai Baba. You should say, Mata Pita Guru Daivamu Mari Antayu Nive. Swami, I know Baba. You don't need to tell me. That should be the faith of Sai devotees in Mangalore. That is my appeal and prayer to you. Let us not get into arguments. Let us not get into discussion. Baba is ever present. Satya Sai Baba united all of us. Let me tell you, all presidents, all heads of states, all nations have understood the divinity of Baba. Newspapers, TV channels may write against the devotees, but nobody said anything against Baba. That is Baba, God. They may blame me. They may say I am bad. They may say I am not running the ashram properly. But they have not said anything against Baba because Baba is love. Love is Baba. Truth is Baba. Baba is truth. Nobody said anything against him. That's really amazing. Therefore, get yourself firmly established in Satya Sai. Satya Sai should be our breath. Satya Sai should be our energy. Satya Sai should be our life. Satya Sai should be our strength. Whatever name you may call. You may go to Venkateshwara. You may go to Kalahasti, any god, any temple. But you'll think of Sai Baba there. We go to Tirupati and say Sai Ram. You may put 3 vertical lines, Vaishnavite, 3 horizontal lines, Shaivite. This way, a Christian. This way, that way, any way, only way, Sat Sai Baba. Let us understand that. Let us enjoy Bhagavan Baba. Just for example, I know a family very close to us. The son is struggling for life, almost gone. That boy may die any moment. Any moment. Doctors declared that the end is approaching. A family close to me. The parents started singing, Deena Bandhu Sai, Karuna Sindhu Sai, Antaranga Sai, Anadhanadha Sai, Antaranga Sai, Deena Bandhu Sai, Karuna Sindhu Sai. Taka! The boy started moving his limbs. The boy started moving his eyes. Why? Life energy. Sat Sai Baba has gone into his head, has gone into the body. When you lift the phone, hello, you'll get it. When you send email, SMS, you'll get the result. SMS server may fail. Phones always fail. But there is one that never fails. There is one that is faster than phones. That is faster than any pager, fax. Faster than any computer. What is it? Sai Ram, Taka, it will reach him. Immediately. That's why Swami, though he sits, he goes on doing like that. Why? What is it? What is it? Swami, what are you doing? I am communicating with my devotees who are not here. I am writing letters to many of the devotees. I am sending signals to many devotees. Where is Baba now? He is everywhere. That feeling should be there, my friends. In Karnataka, in the state of Karnataka, Brother Dakappa, I have a dream to share with you. In the whole state of Karnataka, let us begin with Mangalore. A simple but grand, a city yet beautiful, with a number of education institutions. Let us see that all youth in Mangalore come into our fold, such a Sai organization. That should be our target. It is possible. Why not? We are ready to give you coaching in commerce. We are ready to give you coaching in business management. We are ready to train you in effective skills of communication. We give you training on different topics. They will come to you slowly. Gopikamala Hari Pyari Mai Meenu Munavihari Madana Mohana Muralidhari Krishna Jai. Make them dance. Make them dance. Make them sing. Make them play. The Mangalore city, all youth should be Sai youth. That's my dream, which should come true. Why, sir? We don't need to wait for 5 years again. You are telling Mangalore will have one function once in 5 years. It is not a 5-year plan. It is everyday plan. Everyday plan. Tomorrow I should have new devotees. Day after tomorrow I should have 3 devotees. Next month, youth camp. Next year, youth orientation programs. Like that. We should be active throughout the year. Very active. My friends, let me tell you, those who are devotees till now are not greater than devotees today. Devotees today are greater than devotees of yesterday. Because yesterday they saw Swami. They had many gifts. They had many interviews. They could talk to him. But today that's not available. Today, to be a devotee means you are 100% recipient of Baba's divine mercy and grace. You are fortunate. You are doubly fortunate. Therefore, to handle the devotees of this generation, we need an urgent measures. We should work on emergency basis. We shall not allow anybody to divide us. We shall not allow anybody to speak against us. We should stand united. Baba, flag should fly high above all the nations. I tell you once, Baba purchased a Jaguar car. Not Baba purchased, one devotee gave him. He doesn't buy. A car is given to Swami. That Jaguar car is coming to Vrindavan. It came, I was sitting there. Anil Kumar, Jaguar car is coming. Oh. Oh, 10 minutes it is coming. 5 minutes. It is there, he said. Like cricket running commentary. Jaguar car is there, Swami came out. Sat in the Jaguar car. How do you like it? Swami, very nice. He stood, gave darshan to everybody. Baba said, this is the only car in India. Do you know that? This is only one first Jaguar car in India. But Anil Kumar is not a fellow to nod his head like that. There's only one God, Satya Sai Baba, who has got only one car, Jaguar car, that's all. Yes, Swami, you are the only one. So quite natural. Then after some time he said, would you buy my car? Are you ready to buy my car? Here I am at 100% failure. I said, Swami, I cannot. Impossible. I cannot buy your car. Swami said, what a cheap fellow you are. You should have said, Swami, when you are by my side, why this car? I can buy the whole world. You should have said it. After all, what is this car when I am by your side? What is your answer? That's what Baba said. Let all devotees be sure. Let us not be helped by anybody. Let us be betrayed by everybody. Let us be criticized by everybody. Nothing will happen to us. తక్కువేమి మనకు రాముండు ఒకరుండు వరకు తక్కువేమి మనకు రాముండు ఒకరుండు వరకు. So long Rama is with us, we don't run short of anything. Therefore Baba is with us. With him we are heroes, we are heroes. Without him we are zeros. My friends, because of long association with Swami, because of long stay with Swami, number of conversations with Swami, number of gifts of grace from Swami, I can go on for any length of time, but I am not that bad to make this night a Shivaratri. You can be sure of it, I don't do that. But with a promise that I'll come again to Mangalore, I'll come again to Mangalore. And I'm going to come again, not for a day. I'll be here for some days, talk to you both morning and evening about Sai message, about Sai mission. You believe me or not, I have no charm of life. I don't have to be here on earth for any personal reasons. The family is okay. I don't have any charm of life, but I want to live for Sai, live for Sai. Therefore, I walked out to the university, resigned there. Now I am available all over the world for Sai's service, to spread his message anywhere, anytime, ATM. Anytime Baba's message, ATM, Anil Kumar is available. Therefore, my friends, my heart is full. I am overjoyed. As Brother Pai mentioned, our Karnataka state is lucky to have an young man like Nagesh Dakappa as the state president. We want young people, not people with arthritis, bronchitis, spondylitis. Let them take rest at home. Those who are nuisance at home cannot be officers here. No. We want youngsters like Arjuna. Yeah. Come on to fight. That enthusiasm, that activity, that health, that vision, that hope, that fortitude, youngsters are required. Swami has selected Dakappa, an young man, because he loves Karnataka. He loves Karnataka. Therefore he made his child the state president in the name of form of President Dakappa. I'm very happy about it. To have an efficient office bearer, to have an young man is our good fortune. Therefore, my friends, let there be many more leaders. Let there be many more active workers. Let many more backups in the state. Let there be many more pies in the state. More pies will be more high, pie, high go together. Let us be high. That is my desire. Let us not say he is the leader. No, there are many leaders here. Given the chance, there are many people to do it. That should be our goal and the target. Thank you very much for listening to my talk in rapt attention. I thank wholeheartedly my host in particular. He is Murali? Vaman Maroli. I am staying with him. Maroli is a Murali on the lips of Bhagavan Sri Sathya Sai Baba. Such a nice man. His beloved wife, down to earth, very, very humble, very sweet. If I look that way, Anil Kumar, you want coffee. If you look that way, you want idli. You don't need to ask. The whole Holy Bible says, ask, thou shalt be given. In Maroli house, look, it shall come, it shall be given. I am happy with Brother Pai, who is full of happiness and smiles. Usually office bearers don't smile.
Castrol smile.
Castrile space. They don't smile, they can't bear that smile. They cannot. They think spirituality is seriousness. No. Laugh, smile, sing, dance. That is religion. Religion is celebration. Religion is festivity. Religion is gaiety. Life is interesting. I am happy that you are heading this. Therefore, you could attract such a vast gathering. May Baba grant you the leadership, long life, healthy life, prosperous life, a life of vision, a life of devotion. May the year 2013 be a year of hope, be a year of happiness, be a year of service to all the devotees of Mangalore forever and ever, evermore. Jai Sai Ram.
Be always happy, 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 happy.